Testing 1 2. So it is working. This is Hangout Live. What's good? What's good, YouTube? No, Hotep, I am that I am. Some call me Haru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. I wanted to try to test this platform out, this YouTube platform, see what kind of action, viewers, and whatnot I can get to, and kind of talk and dialogue a little more live about some things that I think that is missing within maybe your particular aspect or approach. One thing I always been about. I mean, those of you who's been on this site or been on this YouTube channel know what I'm, basically approach. I talk about a lot of fitness, health, nutrition, cannabis related, health orientated, and life in general. So I wanted to kind of get down, how do you determine a great coach or determine a great personal trainer or determine a great, well, them are two different atmospheres or approaches. But one of the things I noticed too with me, because I'm always looking for improvement. How can I improve myself? What do I need to do to improve myself, to better my skill, better my mindset? Because everything, when you really break down on the fitness element, when you have that discipline on the physical fitness aspect of it, you tend to start delivering it to other aspects in your life, other approaches, other, financially, spiritually, mentally, should be. That's one of the things that I would throw out there. You should be kind of approaching or getting better or more humble or more information to better yourself in those particular fields. And like I was saying today or tonight, those of you who viewing this or checking this out, because I know this archives too, so that's actually pretty cool. But I'm just talking about, how do you determine a great coach? What are some of the things you find in a coach that is actually something that delivers the message, delivers the information, delivers the results you're looking for? How do you determine? How do you measure that? How do you evaluate that situation? And what kind of interaction are you developing with that particular coach? Male, female, whatever the case may be. But my point is developing rapport. That's the key thing, I think. One of the coach, a great coach, an attribute a great coach have is rapport. You can actually build, you can understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Or at least understand where this particular coach is coming from. Therefore, to be able to teach or implement aspects of weaknesses you may have, and that's what I've been on the search for. It's been a few people I would love to do a few coaching sessions with. I mean, particularly like my brother Hit Richards. That's one brother I would definitely love to sit down with and pick more of his mind. Shout out to you, brother, to be able to pick your mind, but then able to utilize some of the different techniques. I mean, you've been a practitioner for many years too, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Cavalier is another brother I would like to sit down, politic with, and utilize some things. He can, definitely evaluate a brother where we can start determining or finding out some of my weaknesses and whatnot. Some of the attitudes you got to look for too. These are some things. How do you determine a great coach? It's an attitude I look for, not just me, but you should be looking for that particular attitude or that particular energy that actually connects with you, but not necessarily connects with you, but have a general understanding about, how the mind works of an athlete, not just an athlete, but a fitness mentality, and that's what we're talking about here in that realm. How do you determine a great coach in the fitness realm? I mean, and it can be translated into other forms or other aspects of life in general, but how do you determine a great coach? So these are some of the things I'm actually pick up over the years, the great coaches I had over the years. I mean, like I said, I was a part of dynasties. Keep it real with you. I was a part of winning teams. So the mentality is always, is that coach able to pick up some understanding of picking up different attributes of how to relate in particular circumstances. You know, what are some of the things that you enjoy that they may give you? You know, like certain things they might curse a lot. I don't know. CT Fletcher for that. What happened? CT Fletcher is a great one. You know, he might curse, do that. Is that motivating for you? What's motivating? What is inspiring for you? What are some of the understanding? So for me, I would like to work with CT Fletcher. That'd be awesome too, because I got that type of attitude. And it's a certain attitude I think you look for within a great coach, a coach that's actually going to challenge you to take it to the next step. Because you tend to get these personal trainers that's just, okay, we're there for the money, right? You got the mindset, they're there for the money. They're just going through the actions, going through the, you know, emotions and whatnot, but they're not really connecting with you. They're not really allowing you to be, you know, you to be at your best. That's one of the things how I determine a great coach. You know, I want them to push me to the limit. You know what I'm saying? Push me to the best of their ability, of what their know-how. You kind of see what I'm saying? So therefore, connecting certain dots or connecting certain elements within my training. And a certain, one of the things I think a lot of personal coaches or personal trainers, what the people who are looking for these personal trainers or personal coaches, they're not, I think the disconnection is like, okay, your job is to do this. Your job is to do that. You supposed to do this. You supposed to keep me motivated, boom, boom, boom. So what I'm saying, what I look for in a coach, or even in myself, I want to look for a well-rounded coach that's in personal development, understands relating with people. You know what I'm saying? Understand relating on a social level, understanding how the mind works, how the body works, and then grasping the concept of doing the correct evaluation of their particular clients, you know, understanding their strengths, understanding their weakness, finding little things, especially like elite athletes like Usain Bolt and certain things. Everybody needs improvement. Everybody. I don't care if you're on the top of your need improvement. There's certain things that you can't identify, you don't even see unless a coach can identify it for you. You see what I'm saying? So those determine factors as well as a great coach, what I look for in a great coach. One of the things the great coach should do is he can communicate, or he can translate information that it's, aha, I get it. Now I know what I need to do. You feel where I'm coming from? So those particular issues are a caveat. Another thing, which is kind of a side note, this is actually off topic, but one of the things I was wanting to do here with this particular channel in itself, I wanted to be able to build more rapport with my clients, or with my, you know, the people who watch these videos. And, you know, I love doing the workout videos, but the workout videos are more motivational, inspirational type videos. I do have some tutorials out there, you know, if you want to learn certain things, certain movements, certain techniques and whatnot, they're there. But my point is, I want to get a more grasp of the people, the community, the understanding of the mind, because if your mind ain't right, your body's not going to be right. You feel what I'm saying? How do you determine a great coach? You determine a great coach, certain things. I look for leadership. I look for how are they navigating the game? How knowledgeable are they about their field, particularly? I'm not saying you got to be, you know, pinpointing, oh, this is how the blood works in physiology and boom, boom, boom. And that's really not important to me. I want to see the results. That's the important. Like I said earlier on the video, I was like, you know, people don't want solutions. They want answers, right? They want answers. And that's what we're here for. This is particularly why I do the videos. You know what I'm saying? Why I do the videos, what motivates me to. Look, I'm a workhorse. I work hard. You know what I'm saying? I work hella hard. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to translate that same energy to the clients I'm working with. Therefore, not even just the clients, but the relationships I have developed or I will develop throughout this particular lifestyle or my particular timeline, if that makes sense to you. How do you determine a great coach? Now, when we talking great, we're talking, brothers that's exceptional. Most of the time, we don't even hear about these great coaches. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 with you. The great coaches under the radar. These are the people that's actually producing, and eventually they'll come to a point where it's actually blown up off the wall, off the chain. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones who's honing their skills, developing their skills, and then allowing people to come into that experience. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach is always positive. He keeps it 100 with you. That's a great coach. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Why would I lie to you about things I never seen or I never done? Most of the stuff I'm teaching or most of the stuff I'm sharing is stuff I did or I done or in the process of doing. And these are the results. You feel where I'm coming from? How do you determine a great coach? A great coach falls, but he gets back up. You feel what I'm saying? He never stops learning. He keeps moving, therefore translating or transferring that information over to you, getting the results that you're looking for or that you want to strive for, or showing that measurement of success, if that makes sense. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach is about his business. He's going to be goal orientated. He's going to have you sit down and talk about these goals, talk about these aspirations, these outcomes, what you want to see, what you want to be, how you want to become. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach will keep it 100 with you 24/7. You can call me, text me. You feel me? Shout out to the viewers that's watching this right now. How do you determine a great coach? I'm just pretty much testing this medium. Those of you who's actually viewing in, shout out, respect. How do you determine a great coach or a personal trainer? See, we got to realize it's a lot of fads going on out here. Literally fads, unbelievable, crazy results that people are not getting. But at the same time, they're telling you this to keep you in that manufacturing or, well, that consuming materialistic mindset. What I'm here, how you determine a great coach. One thing about a great coach will teach you to be independent. Literally, will teach you to grasp the concepts and understanding who you are, knowing yourself. That's a great coach. That's the coach I'm looking for. You feel what I'm saying? You getting down and dirty, literally down and dirty. I'm not saying you got to know his wife and this, and I mean, maybe if that's the case, part of the game, you know what I'm saying? But my point is building a relationship where you're actually affected, you're actually benefiting from the experience of what this great coach has encountered or sharing with you. You see what I'm saying? That great coach should make you a great student. Therefore, you're a great coach. You see what I'm saying? Because we're all coaches. We're all students. How do you determine a great coach? How do I determine a great coach? He's going to be well-versed in personal development. You feel what I'm saying? Always understanding, knowing thyself, moving forward, building character, as we talked about on my Facebook Live earlier. Building character. Character is built. It's not birth. You feel what I'm saying? Just like a great athlete. An athlete is built. A mindset is built. That's what this principle is talking about, how you determine a great coach. Like I said, I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be hurting a lot of feelings out here. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to keeping it 100, comes to keeping it straight up, letting people know, look, I'm not here. I know if I do, well, when I do have that coach determine that great coach, he will be an understanding of accepting where I'm at, but getting me to where I want to be. You feel where I'm coming from? That's really where it comes down to, the politics of the understanding of who you are, how you build with other people, and where you want to go via filling that purpose. You want the greatest body, you want that physique that no other physique is. That's the beautiful thing about the physique or building the body. You're building a unique body. How do you determine a great coach? He's going to give you those pointers. And if he don't know if he don't have the information for you, he's going to work to get that information, to get that result you're looking for. You see what I'm saying? And what's cool about a great coach too, they'll get you to results you never even believe you can actually achieve. That's the one attribute I definitely want to say how to determine a great coach, you know. And like I said, we're specifying only in particular fitness right now, but that can go health, life, any format, financially wise, any format. It's just an understanding of who you are. And that's what I'm saying about this channel. This channel is dedicated, you feel me? It's dedicated to more interaction, inner peace, inner mindset, to communicate with you, you know? So, you know, okay, if I'm going to hire this brother, Haru Amun, or the Modern Monk, I know what I'm going to get. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to get an understanding where this brother's actually dialoguing with me. Look, my goal with determine a great coach, we become friends, then the benefits of those friends or the services of that coach is provided. You kind of feel what I'm saying? That's the purpose here with this channel. I'm like, how are we not being, see, this is another thing too. And I'm not going to be doing things outside. Yeah, it's going to be a little different. Don't take me wrong. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things, but at the same time, it's not going to jeopardize my morals or my values, literally. And I think about the overall, how I affect every man and woman within my existence or within my power. That's what I'm determining a great coach, because he understands himself. He understands the people. You feel where I'm coming? That's where it comes down to how you determine a great coach. He's looking at the future. He's looking at what it can prosper, what it's actually bringing, what is actually affecting the whole, not just the sum. We're talking the whole, you know. That's the duty. That's the purpose. How do you determine a great coach? You know, I work hard, and I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to keep that light. I work hard. I know what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to get better at it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better at it. I want to get more efficient at it. I want it effective where I'm walking a walking billboard, meaning an example, a walking example. How do you determine a great coach? You know, this platform too is awesome. I mean, it's another avenue. I can talk to more people and other people who are not with my other social sites and whatnot. I mean, I got about maybe 50 some subscribers here. I'm dating myself there. But my point is, I want to get more connected with the people. Let them know, look, here's a genuine brother. How do you determine a great coach? Not just personality, but characteristics. You know, how we interact with your family. I mean, eventually, if I'm personal coaching with you, eventually I'm going to meet significant others, family members and whatnot. What are they being said? What is being told about you? How do you determine that great coach? You kind of see what I'm saying? What are the things, what are the aspects, what are certain attributes that you look for, or characteristics that you look for in a great coach? You know, obviously a drive, determination, you know, doing what it takes, but safe. That's one of the things you're going to get here. Safety. Safety first, then we can go play on the pull-up bars and all the other fun stuff. No, we want to get the basics down first. We want to get the understanding of the foundation. Then we can step up to the next level. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach, he's not going to know everything. He ain't going to, he ain't going to sit up in here and tell you some lie or tell you a big phony. Oh yeah, you could do this much calories and boom, 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 boom. That's one of the things I don't dig within the industry, because then you start getting in these micronutrition, micro and macro and all this other crap that I think just convolute everything. And these are the things they have you filling out when you're taking these tests or these certifications. And you think, okay, how many people actually, even though you're in this profession, but how's that correlating, or how you translating that to your client? You feel what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about the scrapula and all this other terminology they want to come off with. Don't take me wrong. I'm not sitting here and degrading it or putting it down. No, I'm just like, we're dealing with people who's actually not personal trainers. I'm dealing with people who are clients of, students. They don't care about all that stuff. They just care about the results, the answers. How do you determine a great coach? Literally, how do you determine a great coach? A great coach is going to push me. He's going to push me hard. Shoot, in some cases, I like getting pushed where brother throwing up, some cases, I feel what I'm saying? You putting the work in. That's the difference. And that's a great coach to me. He pushing you. He's pushing your limits. He's seeing where you really can go. That's a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Because see, when you push yourself, David Goggins, when you push yourself, you're definitely creating a new you. You're becoming something else. That's the cold thing. And when you become that something else, you can't go backwards. You got to go forward. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these martial art guys, especially in the MMA, all these class brothers who was knocking everybody out, Boom Booms, Silva, and all these other brothers, you see what happens to their, you got to realize that it's a mindset. That's where it really comes down. And then having an additional coach or somebody that's actually building on that mindset to the positive level, you know what I'm saying? Getting results that you, like I said, getting the results that you never even thought you could actually achieve. That's the signs of a great coach. Literally, that's the signs of a great coach. It to the limit. And see, we know this to be a true factor too, because you can see it with Mike Tyson. Soon as Mike Tyson soon as he lost his coach, when his coach was out the picture, that's when he lost his mind. Not saying you got to rely on that coach to keep you in that mindset, but some cases, coaches, not just coaches, but mentors, certain people in your life can keep things in a perspective or keep you away from certain things and keep you moving forward where everything is working like it should be. And sometimes we get arrogant and we want to go do something else, obviously. Understanding, fasting. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach is going to give you some great options on nutrition, right? He's going to look at the scenario. He's going to analyze you, or she's going to analyze you, break it down, see what actually benefit the body, not what you like and this and that. Don't take me wrong. If you send me your list and your list is actually, you got some really good stuff you're eating or putting in your body, adding to your body, supplementation and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change that. I'm actually going to add to it. But what are the things about it? A great coach, he's not going to have you going and doing some other supplement company and all this other stuff that they got you doing in these fitness clubs. I mean, these fitness clubs are they're causing a bad reputation for all personal trainers or all personal coaches out there in the fitness world, because they making these scenarios like, okay, it's about this, it's about that. It's nothing about the person. How are we doing that? See, and that's the problem I think with the fitness industry. They don't take me wrong, Brandon Carter, big Brandon Carter, shout out, respect, all that. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things we got to be careful with, some of these, brothers who got massive following, you got to be careful with the things you're putting out there, You know what I'm saying? 'Cause especially when the masses end up taking it and taking it all out of context and this and that and boom, boom, boom. It's just like the brother, Dr. Noom Amin Ra, his situation. I respected the video when it came out. Marcus, I forgot his last name, how you pronounce his last name, but he put the video out, and it was all respect on my point, because I'm looking at, okay, this brother has mastered 1 meal a day, 1 hour a day. Yeah, he's a big buff dude and vegan, eat a lot of steamed foods. Understood, but it was people. I was looking at the comments and stuff. I was thinking, where is this coming from? I mean, who cares? Look at what look at the results. You see what I'm saying? Look at the results. Don't be looking at all this other crazy. Don't take me wrong. It's a lot of crazy stuff people been doing. But my point is, how is it connected? What is the purpose? The purpose is he's showing you that you could be a vegan and be as aesthetic, a big and nice, shredded as you want. How do you determine a great coach? A great coach is going to be a great coach. Everybody don't need to know that great coach either. You feel what I'm saying? Most of the time people will be in the cut. Like I said, and these brothers be getting the results. I'm getting results. The people I've been helping, people I've been coaching, I've been getting the results. Literally. I just haven't been sharing the results with the people. You know what I'm saying? But how do you determine a great coach? What are the things you look for? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it don't have to be a status level either. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, are they getting the results that you're looking for? Look at the body. That's another thing. A great coach, determine a great coach, he's going to be in shape, or she's going to be in shape. Believe me, whoever I'm working with or whoever he better be in shape. He better be in better shape than me. Keep it 100 with you. Because I'm in pretty good damn shape when you're talking 42-year-old. You know what I'm saying? How do you determine a great coach? What are the things? What are some of the things you're looking for, that you see that will truly benefit you? And I'm going to end it with that. But I'm going to say one thing to you, a few things. Do your own due diligence. Do your own homework. Do your research. And like I said, if you reach out to me, 206-659-6382. You know what I'm saying? You can reach my email at youarethe@gmail.com, and I'm here to help you. Don't take me wrong. Yeah, you gotta get compensated for the time. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, this is one thing I think people don't get, even though we need to look at all options. But it's an understanding when people are taking time to do things. I'm not average. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm not average. I'm way above average. I don't even, certain things I do is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's manageable to an extent. But I'm always about, how can I push the limit further? How can I go further? How can I achieve greatness in this life? You have the power. How do you determine a great coach?